So there's this actress named Shay Mitchell who's kind of washed up and irrelevant, but she was on a Pretty Little Liars, I believe. Mm-hmm. She has this new side hustle that she has announced to the world. She just launched a luxury high-end skincare brand for children. It's for ages 3 and up. So if you're a mom of a toddler and you want to find out a way to make your toddler look even younger, this brand is for you. It's called Rinny Skincare. And Alex, could you go to the website for Rinny and just show us this picture?
Oh, God.
This is terrifying. This right here, you're looking at 4-year-old Patrick Bateman. Why would this be the first image you show people on your website? This is terrifying. And this is all Korean skincare. Here are some of the products that they offer. They have a hydrating hydrogel face mask, an after sun hydrogel face mask, which I guess presumes that you're not going to protect your children from sunburns in the first place. You're going to have products for after they get the sunburns.
No, it's both. You do the both.
I think it's been pretty definitively proven that most mass marketed sheet masks that you place over your face are just total BS. They have no proven positive effect. It's just something that you take a selfie in. And they're shaped like a bunch of animals. Like they have the unicorn one, the panda one, trying to make it appeal to the kids. And there's Shay Mitchell there, like promoting it. She said that this is the new frontier for skincare. This is really important that we have formulas that are fun, safe, and for young skin. Forget about Sephora tweens. Have you heard about Sephora toddlers? Apparently Shay Mitchell has. She announced that she's entering another market by launching a skincare brand for children. Rinny, a name derived from a Korean word for child, calls itself a new kid-first brand where skincare and play meet innovation, according to its press release. Mitchell's longtime friends and parents are also founders for the company. In an interview with Elle, the CEO, who also owns a luggage brand, by the way, she's branched out, said the idea struck when she couldn't figure out how to remove her daughter's face paint after dance camp. We're paper toweling her face with water to try to get it off. I don't know what was in the paint, but it stayed on. That stuff was really, really strong. And the author says, I would imagine micellar water might have helped, but apparently the incident inspired Mitchell to create a brand for kids ages 3 and up. They dived further into the inspiration for the brand in a video on Instagram, saying they're always wanting to do things that mommy is doing. And then Atlas, her child, one day was like, wait, where's mine? And I tried to find her a sheet mask online, and the ingredients in these masks are crazy. They actually shouldn't be used for kids at all. Well, maybe that's a sign that there shouldn't be a brand for kids to use abrasive skincare.
Yeah, kids need moisturizer and stuff. Like kids need
We
sunscreen.
had all of that.
We need a good
We had that
sunscreen.
covered, I think.
But yeah, I don't see why you need like super high end stuff. This seems like the kind of stuff that travel influencer would sell to her clients and make sure that they had on hand in a welcome basket at their suite at the Ritz-Carlton in Dubai. You know, that's the level of this. It does seem like a little bit of overkill.
They actually just launched in Sephora last month, I believe, a skincare brand that was founded by a 13-year-old girl. Mm-hmm. And the origin story is hilarious. She founded this company called Yes Day. Her name is Coco Granderson.
Of course.
She said, I was on a long plane trip from Dubai to LA, and my uncle was asking me, do you want to start a fashion line? And I was like, no, I want to do a skincare line. And she said, well, she was more enthusiastic about fashion when she was younger.
Oh, when she was
13,
younger.
by the way.
Right.
Skincare was the new big deal. Legal aspects of the business were handled by her father, Damian Granderson, an entertainment lawyer who frequently graces Hollywood power lists for work with A-list clients.
Get your 10%.
Yeah, he said it's been great to have Coco see what I do on a day-to-day basis for my clients, for her to learn about what intellectual property is, trademarks, and what an actual limited liability company is.
every 13-year-old's dream.
This is the first Gen Alpha or maybe Gen Zalpha beauty launch that has taken place. And now her brand is being carried in Sephora. And this is targeting the prior mentioned Sephora tween demographic. There are sometimes prepubescent children running around adult beauty and skincare stores with their parents' credit cards, buying high-end products that are not for them because they're consuming content from adult influencers that are selling them these products. They were like obsessed with buying abrasive products from Drunk Elephant, which is one of these skincare brands. You know, when you're 12, like, maybe don't worry about getting wrinkles yet.
Yeah, you don't need the abrasive stuff when you're 12. I think a lot of times the abrasive stuff for adults and for everybody is really overdone. I don't think you really need that very much. I mean, like they sell you on these chemical peels that you're supposed to do like 3 times a week. No, thank you.
I'm like, less on the face, the better.
Right?
Like, I'm worried to put so much stuff on my face.
I've been like, I mean, I've been like obsessively moisturizing since I was like 18. And so like I still sort of am obsessed with that, but like
that's a good thing.
Not the abrasive. Not the abrasive.
Not chemical peels.
No, none of that stuff.
I'm sorry.
But they did discontinue my favorite moistizer, and I'm still am sad. I bought a ton of it, and I'm almost out of it.
La Roche-Posay.
Well, the new thing is beef tallow, right?
I
can't get into that.
It's not my.
That's going to make a lot of people angry, but I just cannot get over a 13-year-old girl saying, so I was on this flight from Dubai to LA with my uncle, and he was just asking me, like, do you want to start a fashion line? Yeah, like, let's not have 13-year-old CEOs selling us products for society's new generation of children. And you know, the conversation that scrutinizes the beauty industry is so often bogged down by basically leftist bias, which is that, you know, beauty doesn't exist and we shouldn't care about looking good because that's a capitalist ideal and it comes from the patriarchy, etc. The conversation is kind of drowned out by people like that, when the crucial point at the core of it all is that, you know, it's not really a problem that stems from patriarchy or systemic oppression or anything. It is truly the parents' responsibility, what ideas they instill in their children about self-esteem, body image, beauty, and what is appropriate for them at the appropriate age. And that's the failure of the parents who are the target demographic for products like this. And it's also sad that it seems the primary way to market anything these days is stirring up controversy instead of convincing someone in the traditional edutainment way, look at this product and what it could do to improve your quality of life.
Or even toward like your
don't
aspirational.
You hate this? Talk about it. Or argue about it on social media. It makes me money. Like, that's the tone of the conversation, and I'm so fatigued with it. So yeah, Shay Mitchell effed up, in my opinion. I don't think that this is a good business model.
Like, you could
just
do
drumming up
anything
controversy
with your money, and that's what you've decided.
Well, but I mean, is it possible that there's a whole class of rich people who just don't know what to do with their cash at all? They have to complain about the limes in their beverages. They have to say that their kids don't have enough skincare products. Meanwhile, like, kids' Neutrogena is where it's at, you know?
I used, what was that, Proactive in middle school, which was probably really bad for my skin. But, you know, you live and you learn. And that's what kids don't do anymore. That's why everyone's freaked out by how grown up these tweens look. Because they're exposed to content from adult women, you know, doing makeup tutorials and skincare rituals online and showing their audience all of this. And you don't have the opportunity to get the character growth of an awkward phase anymore. Like, that doesn't exist.
Did you ever see Did you ever see the yearbook photos from people in like the 1970s?
I've seen some, but What are you referring to?
They all look like they're 35 years old.
Because the big hair and
The hair, the mustaches, but even to a certain extent, the skincare, like
the women's
makeup.
mustaches, or
Yeah, the women's mustaches.
okay.
Yeah. But the men have like full mustaches. They just all look much older.
yeah.
You know,
Well, the generations get better looking, and it's just interesting though
because we keep choosing for appearance, choosing
Yeah.
our mates for appearance.
Yeah,
So like,
that's true.
why does a tween girl need to conform to like ideals of hotness according to like the definition that comes from influencers? Like that's what's bleak about it. To
It's
me.
also bleak that like this is what they think their life is going to be, and maybe it is, because we're going to, like, if the democratic socialists have their way, we're all going to be on welfare, universal basic income. None of us are going to have any kind of meaningful work. We're just all going to be essentially wards of the state. And so these girls, to get their extra spending money to buy their skincare products, they're going to have to do some OnlyFans once they're of age. And so this is this is what they're doing.
Well, everyone is kind of beating this topic to death right now, but they're talking about the lipstick effect.
What's that?
An uptick in sales of lip glosses, lipsticks, compact beauty products like those that expire fast are a recession indicator, because you're going to have spending money still, but not enough for a big purchase, just for a small thing that's like a pick-me-up in your day.
Like a little,
like a
like a
lipstick.
new little lipstick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But maybe this is part of that. Maybe a skincare brand for children is a recession indicator. Only time will tell.
Thanks for watching. Listen to full episodes of Pop Culture Crisis on Spotify.
Keep up with us on social media and make sure you subscribe and ring that bell so you never miss the show. Bye, guys.